welcome back for the third interview we are about to witness today. One more game finished in a draw between Vidit and Nico. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, what can we say? Seems like a slight tendency here happening today when White has a kind of advantage and doesn't manage to convert it into something more concrete. Very curious about the details, guys. Please share them with us.
So, I think my only mistake in the game was to play knight d7.
Yeah, that's what we also suspected. So, typical Grunfeld.
I mean,
and
I know that knight c6, it leads to some very drawish positions.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, knight d7 doesn't look that bad. I know it's bad, but I didn't think that it would be so terrible. And after this, it's just like one-way traffic, and just basically trying to hold on for my dear life.
Yes, Sam implied in his own interview where that perhaps you felt like there might be the slightest, risk in playing knight c6 in case you get caught in preparation, but we assume that you just didn't want to allow forced.
It's kind of both, but the thing is, the resulting positions are so boring. Like, there are many lines. Like d5 is one line, and like and castles and bishop take on c6, bc, bishop e3.
Yeah.
And then bishop g4 and cd, bishop g4 and rook c1. I mean, it's very boring. I remember that there was a game of Erwin Lamy against Aryan Tari in Vaikenze. And this was some kind of a draw, but yeah. So I didn't really want to play this.
Just the Avuch variation, I remember something like this. This, and then rook c8, and he claims it's a draw. Very boring.
Bravo.
Thank you. And I don't like playing it, but just wanted to show off. So
yeah, but of course knight c6 has to be the move, and knight d7 is a complete disaster.
Yeah.
The thing is, the knight on d7 is so bad that I had to make 10 moves to bring it to a7. So castles,
yeah. Rook e1. Prep.
Yeah, I prepared this a little because I thought that Vidit might go knight e7 in order to risk. And,
brilliant.
Okay, I looked at rook e1, a6, and I think black is just much worse. But okay, I don't think the knight b6 was any better, but at least I was out of book now.
Once again, a lot of good decisions, and
I think
a4.
Here White has many moves to get
a4 looks quite strong.
I think a4 is one of the critical moves.
Bishop g4. Okay, we can quickly go to the other critical position. Let's just jump, because we didn't really understand all the depth of the middle game, and we are sure it's very rich despite being close to winning for White. There are many ways for both players to try to find their way.
There were some interesting lines along the way, but for example,
maybe look at it quickly.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I can see I can show what all didn't work for black. The thing was, I saw many moves, and one by one I decided that this doesn't work, that doesn't work, and the only move in the position was the game. So
wow, that's actually not what we had imagined.
So let's say knight d7, e5, and again this knight on d7 is a disaster. So I thought, okay, at least knight c8, e5, and now the only way to bring knight was from a6, cd, a6, bishop e2. I didn't understand why you thought for so long, actually.
I was considering bishop c4.
But then I get b5, and I was happy to...
No, I thought you would take on f3.
Yeah, I mean, I can take and play b5.
Yeah, I have to take g takes. I was calculating queen takes, obviously, and then queen takes d4, rook a4, and I thought bishop takes e5 works.
But I mean, bishop e2 is just so good.
Yeah, I thought you would go bishop e6 here. That's why.
Yeah, I should have gone bishop e6, but this looks also knight g5, bishop d5, bishop f3, and okay, knight a7 or something.
Yeah.
Probably it's better than what I played in the game.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Knight a7 is, I think, a terrible move. the thing is, after d5, I wanted to play e6. Should I hold it?
If it's working, I don't know if it's okay. All right.
So the problem was, I mean, there is like bishop a3, rook e8, d6 with the idea of d7, but I was just going to play queen a5 and if d7, rook d8 and give the exchange, and I'll have some compensation. But the problem was d6, knight c6, bishop b2, and now knight a5 is what I had planned, but then there is this move, queen a4, attacking g4 and a5, and after this it's just busted. So I thought, okay, what else? I mean, I don't have many moves, so I'll play knight b5, bishop b2. Again, I don't know what to play. First I wanted to play e6 here actually. The point is, if d6, I have knight d6. But even here I saw that there's bishop a3.
Oh my god.
I mean, in bad position just nothing works, absolutely.
Wow.
So after bishop b2 I played rook c8.
Yeah, queen b3 looks strong.
Queen b3 was a very good move, yeah.
Sam offered queen d2.
So I was considering queen a4 as well.
Yeah, but queen
I think
a4,
it's better to go to b3.
and then I can play bishop d7, yeah. I'm kind of happy to go back. So queen b3, initially I had planned rook c5, but after queen b4,
Yeah.
there was a funny line which I saw, like queen c8, rook c1, you take, queen f5. Okay, now probably queen e7 must be winning, but okay, knight h4, it wins a piece, it looks like that, but queen g5, and now queen g4 is actually a bad move because there is queen d2.
Wow.
Rook b1 to defend queen c2, you lose the piece.
Yeah. And black is better suddenly.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's too, I mean, queen e7 is there, here you can play bishop g4, okay, probably resign in few moves. So bishop f3, rook c5.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, now I'm again, back in the game because I'm playing queen c7 and I didn't see exactly how he can play because the rook is tied to a1. But
Yeah.
this queen b4 was a good move.
Queen c7.
c7, rook c1, and now probably, maybe I should take, yeah?
Queen b8.
Yeah,
that's,
queen b8.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought I want to play rook e1 back. I think.
Yeah, and then I go rook queen c7 back, yeah.
Yeah, and now g3 again.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were in trouble.
We also thought that.
Yeah. We really like the idea that white can improve his position with king g2 h4 while black doesn't really have a clear way.
Because here I thought maybe he saw this takes, if knight d6.
There is rook e5. It's
Yeah. Yeah. But there is rook e5, and now even if rook d1, there is bishop f8, yeah, and this is a draw. But I saw g3 and I was hoping that he'll not play, but he was like edging towards that, and
Yeah. And now before we approach the critical moment, I just want to ask
This is the
Nico
critical
something. Yeah, I mean, before we get
Yeah,
here and what the interesting things that took place, Nico, from your perspective in the almost winning position up until this point, did you actually bother calculating all these lines or just made the best move you saw and waited for black to choose something to save energy and so on?
Well, unfortunately, I spent too much time in the beginning because I was calculating some crazy stuff, but that was not necessary and ended up being low on time quite early. So here of course, here I saw all the critical lines, I think, and for instance, I had seen this very critical line with g3 and rook. Bishop h6 or rook c4, and takes d6, knight takes bishop a3, rook c3, bishop takes, check, and bishop f8, and white wins. So
Yes.
okay, Vidit here spent a lot of time, so I also had time to calculate some lines, but I expected b6, but to be honest, I didn't see bishop a3 in advance. I mean, I just found it over the board.
I thought at this point, I mean, my position is close to lost, and then I saw b6, and I calculated some lines, and it felt like it worked. But then bishop a3 came, which was a brilliant move.
Have you seen it?
No, I didn't see.
Even when he thought?
No, no, I did not. I mean,
Wow.
I thought after b6 I'm surviving, but
Wow.
bishop a3 was a very good move.
Let's just demonstrate the line after A takes to b6
Yeah.
and bishop d4, which is probably the most straightforward
Yeah,
line.
which is a draw.
Knight d4.
Yeah.
This.
Ah, no. You wanted to take on
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought knight takes f3 was a move, but okay.
But I thought this is clear draw.
Here.
Bishop e5.
And
Queen d8,
King g7.
queen e7,
Knight f3.
Takes and
Bishop
Takes.
f6.
then rook comes to d8 or
I
something.
mean, you put somewhere and I just put here and I push the a pawn.
Mm-hmm.
Rook d4, a5, a4. And it's a draw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought
Because-
knight takes f3 check was also an easy draw.
King g2.
takes anyone, rook b5.
No, I thought this was.
That's slightly better,
Queen
but
b7.
but there is a potential for
I
a
didn't see queen
fortress,
b7.
yeah.
I thought e6 only, but
No, queen b7 we also missed. It's very strong.
Yeah, and then you take on e7 and it should be draw, but like this,
yeah.
it should.
Well-
This should be draw as well, but
But a lot of
Yeah,
work.
there-
yeah, but the line which I saw was clear, and I was hoping for this, but this bishop e3 was just brilliant.
True.
Knight a3 doesn't work, right?
No.
We didn't find anything, but maybe you can show us. Here there's simply queen b8 is just game over, no?
Also
No,
rook c1.
or takes
But
and
queen
d6
b8,
and d6. It's
Yeah. All the ways lead to Rome. So
So, luckily, first I thought that there was something.
rook c3, but I take and rook c1. It's also
Yeah,
probably what you played seems like the only move which we failed to consider, by the way. It seemed completely lost at first after
Yeah.
queen e7.
no, but queen b7 I
Yeah.
thought was the critical move. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a
only
nice
move
move. Yeah.
probably.
No, it's brilliant. And are there tactical variations involving the bishop on f3 or nothing exists even?
Yeah,
Like,
with d6, queen f3, you mean, yeah?
I mean, some variations. We were looking for them. We couldn't find any
I
ideas.
also didn't see. I think what he played was the best.
Okay.
Rook c1, and the point is, if bishop c1, I
Bishop
go bishop
e5.
e5, and now e7 is protected. So
Yeah.
I had couple of choices like queen b8, queen d8.
Yeah.
So I chose queen b7 because in this line, e7 is
Yeah.
Yeah.
controlled, and now he cannot go bishop e3 because there is bishop c3.
Yeah. So rook c1,
Yeah,
knight
this was also
a3.
good. I mean, this is probably just lost
Yeah.
if he gets bishop e3 and the queen comes to c6, which looked very bad.
Yeah.
So knight a3 again only move.
Mm-hmm.
Rook c8, yeah. What else?
Yeah, I
Um,
think
wait,
this,
wait, just a
this
moment,
is a
just a
very
moment.
critical moment. I think. Yeah.
You saw something brilliant.
Rook
yeah.
c7 doesn't exist. No, just
Takes.
making sure.
Rook
What?
takes.
No.
d6 you want.
I wish my king was on g2. Yeah.
Rook c1.
Yeah. Almost. But there's no time for king g2 at any line. So
I think what I did was okay, rook c8, and now okay here
Yeah,
I was
queen e7
calculating
was
queen
interesting.
e7,
Yeah.
but I ran out of time. I thought queen c1 was the move
Yeah.
to.
First I
Play.
thought knight c4, but we analyzed and probably doesn't work. b7, queen b8, d6. If I play knight e5, he has queen c7. And bishop, yeah,
No, knight d6. I
knight
think, yeah.
d6, e d6, bishop f8, but now just
This or queen d7.
queen d7, yeah.
bishop d5.
Yeah.
Bishop d5, queen c7, b8, queens.
Yeah, and mate
Queen
in 2.
f6. Yeah, it's actually a
Nice.
very beautiful line.
Yeah. Just before we continue, just something that came to my mind that probably loses for white, but just to see. After queen b7, is there king g2 as a candidate move, or is just e5 falling? My idea was that rook c1 to consider
Rook c1.
some.
So
yeah.
knight
I
takes
mean, if knight a3 to
a3.
consider d6, but I don't know, just if it exists.
Even if you get d6, I can go queen d7. No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
So
a disaster. Even if I
Yeah.
go knight a3,
so there is no real point.
d6, d7.
Um,
To be honest, I don't see anything any longer.
You will just take ba5 at some moment.
Bishop
then.
g4 doesn't make sense,
E6.
right? e6 and queen a3. It's not. No, e5 is falling. Okay.
Bishop e5. Yeah.
Yeah. So nothing special. So queen b7 seems to hold in all
Yeah, this is a
Here,
very
probably what
Lines.
Nico suggested.
Queen
Draws.
C1.
King G2, Knight C2, and here with some minutes on the clock, I couldn't figure out what was going on. I was calculating B7, but then
first-
okay, I think first
yeah.
check is better because of B7, Knight E1 check, Queen H6, and
No, Queen H4, yeah.
no, but takes and Bishop E5.
Yeah.
This is the problem.
This is why you need a check.
This is why I need a check first, because okay, otherwise Queen H4 would be winning. But if check first, there is another drawback. After Bishop F8, B7, Knight D1 check, King H3. I thought Knight takes F3, and now B8, Queen is not with check. And after that Queen F1, I couldn't figure out what was going on.
Wow, this is such a nice looking
Knight
position.
takes H2, and it looks.
Well, King
completely
H4 is at
crazy.
least a draw for black. Probably at most as well, but
Maybe that's.
Yeah,
maybe
because
that-
King G5 there is at 6.
Yeah.
This is a mate.
yeah. Queen F2 as well.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's just a draw. I mean,
yeah, this must be
Yeah.
losing or something,
Yeah.
a draw. Probably.
or a draw.
Yeah. So probably this is.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't make it work. But maybe there is just a calm move like
E6?
no,
Can you play E6?
E6 maybe, yeah. But if Knight D1 again and Queen
King.
H6.
Queen H4.
So if I
No, just you take
Take
yeah,
him.
G takes.
and just take this.
D6.
And King F8, yeah.
But D6 no.
No,
No,
it's-
D6 is winning.
Oh, King F. Wait, Fe D6.
D6 anyway. Quite wins.
Wait. Bishop cannot move.
What a
What?
nice position.
Yeah.
Wait, this cannot be winning.
D6 it
No,
wins.
no. Go back. One more.
Why not?
I mean, yeah, here. So it looks forced.
G6 is brilliant.
Wait,
Okay.
so if we start with Queen H6 and Fe in here, does it make any difference, or D6? It's
Oh
probably
yeah,
Queen
just
H6 and B7.
take, yeah, and
Yeah.
B7.
doesn't, and Knight F3 doesn't make sense. Yeah. So
Wow, this is a brilliant win. E6.
so this is losing because E7 is a threat and D6 is a threat. So if King F8, then D6, King E8, EF or something, or B7.
Bishop C6
Bishop
is made.
C6.
Probably every move wins here. Yeah. So
Well, I felt that white should be winning here, but
No,
I
wait.
just couldn't see it. It looks winning for white somehow, but
wow, E6.
Yeah. This push.
Did you see it and just fail to see
no, I
D6?
didn't
or?
see E6, but I saw all these
Ah.
all these lines, and I felt white should be winning, but in trouble, I thought it was even risky to lose, so I didn't go for this.
So you went
And
for
did you plan
something
to
more
go for this?
practical.
No.
Yeah,
Ah,
I
no.
thought this. I saw this.
Queen
that we
C1.
reached in the game, and I thought there still have chances.
But I feel that there should be something here.
Maybe. Yeah.
Wow, Queen takes E7 is yeah, take some confidence.
Maybe I can play this and Bishop F8.
Yeah. Queen
Queen
C7.
Knight C2.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, maybe H4.
Yeah, that's exactly the move I was thinking of.
Bishop C5.
Bishop C5. Okay, but just B7.
By the way, also E6 in this position is a possibility with the idea of King F1.
But then Knight C2 back.
Ah, Knight C2 back. Okay.
May I suggest something very crazy, like before moving Queen to C7? Is it possible to play B8? Oh, sorry,
B6,
B7
But then I just take, no?
and B8,
Then I go
and
Bishop
then
F8.
D6.
But I feel
It's the same.
Yeah.
I just got
there's
rid of
something,
one pass
okay.
pawn.
Okay, D7, but it's just the same
91,
thing,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So wait. It's Queen C7. Probably forced. Yeah.
This would have been crazy to play in time travel this position. It's
Yeah.
such a pity, actually.
Someone
It's a
would
nice
have.
position.
Knight C2.
Yeah, H4 is a nice move.
H4. Yeah. There must be
No,
other
but now
creative
you
moves
have
as well.
No threats, no of threat for. I mean, like I have some time.
D6, I guess. Is a move.
I can play Queen D2,
Oh, but now B7 is a threat once again.
but then
E6 is a threat
E6
also.
is the
The
would be a
deadliest.
stronger
dramatic
threat, yeah.
Yeah.
So does this work or?
B7.
Yeah. Doesn't work.
Are you sure? Maybe knight e3 and queen c2? In that position? Queen c2? Maybe it's a draw. King queen f5? And back? Ah.
No.
Queen takes f3, crazy stuff. Just check it for a moment.
Queen d8, queen f6.
Ah, queen d8, that's the key.
Okay, bishop.
Bishop f8, haha!
No, but one
No.
of the 8 queen, sorry.
Because king g7.
B2 back.
Ah, that's the key. Lots of keys in this
Well,
position.
listen, I guess there are too many details here, and
Probably this was a
I'm
critical
afraid
point.
we still have a queue, a very long queue
So,
Yeah.
for those players who are waiting to join us in the studio. So,
Yeah.
how about we just finish,
Yeah.
summer
so-
up
so here-
the ending?
just before the
Maybe
most
yeah, this
interesting
queen
part.
a7 move was probably not very clever. But okay, I missed a5, obviously.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try some, I don't know, king g2 or b7 and so on. But bishop e2 we were also calculating, but I'm not sure if I think
Yeah, I have
black
no
still
idea.
has some defense.
I have no
I
idea
have
what's
two
going
quick
on.
questions, very concrete, very simple ones. So, first one, exchanging d5 pawn for a5, a4 pawn. Was it like losing chances for win or already draw?
Okay, I think it doesn't make a difference. My d pawn is not doing anything.
It does, it blocks your bishop.
Yeah, it blocks my bishop, and black will play bishop d6 and a3. So I think my d pawn is weaker than his a pawn. That's why I exchanged the pawns.
Yeah.
I think here it's too late already.
Too late to
Okay.
apologize.
So then my second question doesn't have any sense because it was whether exchanging queens changed anything or not, and I assume that it changed nothing.
I mean, after exchanging queens, it's a nice fortress. That's all. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, from the white's point of view, when fighting for a win, exchanging
Okay.
queens, like
Probably.
I just didn't see a plan. What can I do here?
Yeah, just wait.
Yeah, you just
The
wait.
thing is, he cannot attack on f7.
Because queen
without
f6,
avoiding-
bishop a7 is also.
Yeah, without avoiding the exchange of queens, he cannot really attack on f7. So.
so
Probably
there
it's
is
a
no
draw.
way I could put my queen on e8 and try to.
How do you do it? Like this position?
Actually, okay, bishop a2 I was calculating, but black just goes queen f6. If queen e8, bishop a7. It's,
But maybe I can do something even better. Oh no. Okay, I have to just wait.
okay, for queen f6.
Yeah. Queen d7.
Bishop a7.
Yeah.
And now,
So even no moment to sacrifice that bishop, right?
well, not successfully.
But I mean,
Okay, even if I take on f7 and get b8 queen, it's a dead draw. So it's
but you
not
could, I
against
mean, play on a little bit more. You know, just
Yeah.
hoping for some tricks.
Well, yeah, I could,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I didn't see any sense in that.
Because after exchanging queens, it's a very nice fortress. I mean,
Yeah, I thought it's
just-
maybe possible to play on, but
I just
I
wait
realized,
here.
yeah.
King 8, king e7 forever. Doesn't
Becau-
matter what he does.
Because if
Yeah.
f6 or f5, white is winning, I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah. I
So-
just don't have to move in.
Yeah, sorry. So according to you, Vidit, the last chance to kind of torture black would be to keep queens
Yeah,
on
of
board
course.
and try to
Because
find
you
that
can-
moment of
You
sacrificing the
can
bishop.
exchange any point.
All right. Just to get it more practical.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.